my T showing up there? Hey everybody. Welcome, welcome. All right. Hi Kay. Hi Jason. Hi Tiffany. So, I'm gonna wait a little bit. How is everybody? Oh, my music is not on. Okay, this is how it's gonna work. I'm gonna wait a little bit to see who comes in here because Spirit is choosing who's getting a reading. I'm not doing my lists like I used to. So if I'm being guided to give you a reading, then I will give you one. Basically, when I start with the first one that I'm guided to choose, you guys can repost your question to see if I'm being guided to give you a free reading. That's how this is going to work this time around. Okay, I'm not doing a list this time. So, but we'll see how it goes. If it's like, if I don't get bombarded with stuff, then I'm just going to do quick reads. Okay, so that's how it's going to go. As usual, donations always take priority. So if someone comes in and makes a donation for something, they'll get a longer reading and then they'll move to the top of the list because I'm not going to be doing in-depth readings with this stuff anymore. I asked my guides to cut me off because I'm expending too much energy and I'm going through another major shift and I've got to prepare for what's coming. So these are going to be conducted in a different manner. So just keep that in mind. If you want a longer reading, a donation would be suggested for that. What's the other thing? I forgot what I was going to say. If you want to make a donation as an exchange in energy and you don't want a reading, that's fine too, okay? So let me give this a few more minutes to see who's here. Okay. Yeah, so Jason, if you can just keep putting it on there or keep explaining to people that there's no list, Spirit's going to choose for me. Okay? And if you do get chosen for a free reading, then you won't get the in-depth one that I normally do, if that makes sense. Okay? It'll, whatever cards come out, I'll just say a couple of quick guidance and then I'll move on. Because, yeah, I've got to conserve my energies. So this is how it's going to work. Okay. Let me go through the chat real quick. Hi, Aldana. Hi, Ray. What's going on, Ray? Long time no see. I'm trying to write down stuff like I don't. Let me see if I can do it here. Tiffany. I'm writing down stuff, but I'm not, like I said, I'm not doing a list. I'm jotting down the questions. But we'll see how this goes. So, hi, Melissa. So if you've got a question, you can put it down, but I'm not going to go in the order. So let's say, for instance, Kay was the first one to put her question. Does not mean she's going to go first, right? So I'm going to get down, whoever wants to put down a question, and Spirit's going to choose for me. Okay, this is how this is going to work. So even if you put your question at one of the first ones, you're not going to go first. I just want to make that clear because I'm going to do this very, very differently. Okay, so, and when they tell me to stop, I'm going to stop. Like I said, if you want to make a donation to get a longer reading, you can do that and you get to move to the top here. I'm just gonna kind of let Spirit guide me on how to do this because, again, I'm not doing lists anymore. So you can hang around and see if you get picked for if Spirit picks you for a free reading. We'll do that. Hi, Christy. We're not doing lists. I'm not doing lists anymore. You can put a question in. If Spirit chooses you, then I'll do a reading for you. Okay, that's how it's gonna go. So right now, I'm just gonna go write down questions. Hi, Mikey. So you can go ahead and put down your question. I'm gonna write it down. Ray, school, and more school. What's going on with school, Ray? So, Ray, are you on break now? Okay, I'm writing down questions. Thank you, Jason, for putting that. Is everybody ready for Thanksgiving? I am. Oh, thank you, Shirley, for the compliment of my hair. I actually did my hair today. It was driving me nuts. I was like, I gotta blow dry my hair. Go wash and blow dry my hair. It takes me a long time. It's worth it. Saves me money, and at least it's clean. All right. Oh, that's awesome, Ray. You're preparing for your praxis? Well, good luck with it. Jason is ready for turkey coma. I know, right? Oh my God, like here, there's gonna be so much food. I told my son, I said, we can't eat 2 days before because the Thanksgiving we have here, and it's like a Puerto Rican Thanksgiving. Oh my God. I'm making a pumpkin pie that I do. I'm making a coconut pie. I'm doing my Greek salad. I usually do other stuff. I have this awesome cranberry sauce. My mom's like, no, don't do that. We'll just get the canned one. I'm like, seriously? I just let her go with that because she's the one making the turkey, and my mom is famous for her turkey here. Like, no joke. Okay? That's I'm glad I get to have her turkey this year because I haven't had it, every now and again. Sometimes I would come down here for Thanksgiving, but like now I get to, I'm excited because she makes the best turkey on the planet. But anyway, turkey. So I have some, hi baby girl. I'm not doing lists. What I'm doing is that you can put your question down and Spirit will choose if I'm going to read for you. Okay, that's how this is going to work. And I'm going to start with a collective reading. So, yeah, we'll be eating turkey week after. Actually, with my mom's turkey, it doesn't even last that long. It's gone probably within like 2 days or something. That's how crazy it is. So, yeah, it's nuts. It's nuts. Okay. I have some questions down. Jason, if you can kind of like keep tabs on anybody who's, I've got like questions from Tiffany, Aldana, Tiffany, Kay, Aldana, Tiffany, Chrissy, Mikey, Shirley, and Baby Girl. I'm going to do that. Excuse me. Baby girl, I'm writing down your question. Okay. I was just fine before. I didn't take my medication, but it's when I talk a lot, so when I cough a lot. Okay, I've got some questions written down, so I'm going to start with the general. Okay, like I always do. So please like, share, subscribe if you haven't already. Share this with people who think you can benefit from, because even the collective is beneficial, guys. And even if they miss it, they can always rewind it and watch the collective reading. I feel Tower or Wheel of Fortune or something fast. Thank you, Mikey, for being here too. All right. Okay, we're going to do the general. I'm going to try to shuffle in between the angels here. See if I get that right. I don't want to drop my... I had to move my desk that I usually do my readings away from the wall so that I can... Because I couldn't do my reading in my patio. I really wanted to do it by the fountain. You guys have seen me on the fountain and the palm trees with the Thomas Edison lights, as I call them. But we actually have company over, and it was a last minute thing, and they got here really late, and I made dinner for everybody. And I'm like, I still got to get this done. So I can't be out in the patio right now. So I had to shift everything forward so that I can have something. So I didn't want you guys looking at a mirror, because I'm looking at my other mirror in the room and it has something in the background. I couldn't get my mandala up, so I put it up somewhere. But anyway, it is what it is, right? But let me see if there's anything else here. Okay. All right, we're going to do the collective reading. Oh, real quick before I start, I do want to make a mention that I am having a holiday sale for all of my services, the letters from your person, the coaching sessions, even the 10-minute reading, your birth chart, your synastry chart, your compatibility chart with your person. Everything that I offer on my website is 20% off. Use the code HOLIDAY20 at checkout. There is no limit to how many times you can use that coupon code. You can use it as many times as you want up until November 27th at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can even book readings in advance. I've had people do that. Well, if they want coaching sessions for the next 3 months, they use the coupon code to book a session for this month, the month after, and the month after that. So that is allowed as well, just so that you know. Okay, so that you know, so you can take advantage of the discount that I am offering. The other thing is, if you want to sow a seed into this live, or you want to help support me, the channel, the work that I do, you can make a donation. You don't have to let me know about it, right? And the link to the donations is already in the description box. Or I have an Amazon wish list. If you are drawn, you can choose something from the wish list as well. The other thing I want to mention is, if you watch my readings, I am doing a big change up when I come back from my Thanksgiving break. I am taking all of next week off. I am not doing anything for YouTube with the exception of my weekly guidance message for the week, because I can do that. For those of you who are my Capella members, you're still going to be getting your daily guidance readings and stuff like that. I'm just going to do it a little bit differently, because my guides have been bombarding me with a massive message that I need to rest. And for those of you who know what I've been through for the past 2 weeks, it's time for me to just like do practically nothing. And even for the membership stuff, it's going to be different, okay? But you guys are going to get something from me, but it's going to be very, very minimal. Because what I've been getting is that there's this energy of seasons of change, winds of change. I know some of the zodiac signs get that wind card. I know for me, I have to prepare for what's coming, because what I went through 2 weeks ago, I'm going to go through something else, but it's not going to be as drastic where there were crazy things happening, but it's going to be different. So I just want to let everybody know, if you don't see me on YouTube next week, that's why. I'm going to be completely offline, at least on YouTube and stuff like that. And I'm going to be changing things when I come back. My channel is going to be different. So it's what I've been guided to do. So I think it's time for me to make some changes and go from there. But anyway, let's get to your collective reading. Let me check the chat real quick to see if I'm missing anything. Oh, thank you, Kay. You can't really see it. You know what? Let me shift it. Like, every one of them has bloomed so far. It's an awesome bouquet of lilies. There we go. Wait, does it look? Let me see. Okay, I think that works. All right, guys. I'm going to get right into it because I don't want to be here for too long. Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Pleiadians, Sirians, please reveal to us for our highest good. What message do we have for the collective at this time? What important message do they need to know? Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Pleiadians, Sirians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. They had to give me 5 cards. 5 cards. The ones that flipped, 9 of Pentacles, the Emperor, the Star card, that's 2 majors, the 7 of Cups, and the 2 of Wands. Okay. The bottom of the deck is the Page of Wands. Okay, the overall is the Page of Rods. So, with that overall, the collective, you guys just need to be bold and be brave and just do it. That has been the theme for the past week. Okay, if you're still hesitating on something, you're still procrastinating. 7 of Cups is the procrastination card. Just stop procrastinating. Okay, now this is something different. If, like, for me, if God has told you to take a break, to rest, okay, listen to that. But when that period is over, it's time for you to get going on something. There's also, like, communication. If you're receiving it or you're supposed to communicate something with somebody, it's the excitement, it's the restlessness, it's like the curiosity. Okay, you know what? I'm not really ready for this, but I've been preparing for this, right? Because some of you guys are a little bit hesitant because it's like, I want to do this, but I'm not too sure because I'm not sure where I'm headed. I don't know what's going to be happening. What are my next steps? What am I supposed to be doing? You already innately know what you're supposed to be doing, because the positive side to this card with the 7 of Cups, you're very claircognizant. You already know. You've been dreaming something up, okay? You've got these visions, you've got these ideas, but you're kind of thinking, wait, the what if? What if I choose that route, am I going to go in the wrong direction? If I do this, is it going to fail? Am I do that? Whatever. The energy of the Page is just do it. It's having the courage, the bravery to take that chance and get a move on, okay? Just do whatever it is that you've been a little bit hesitant on doing, because at this point, I'm hearing the window is open for you. The door's open for you to walk through it, okay? This is the time for you to stop getting hung up and stop procrastinating whatever choice it is that you know you need to make, because some of you already know what decision to make. It's just a matter of just doing it, because there is confusion. For whatever reason, I keep going to this. This is the heavier energy for me for whatever reason. Either you're trying to look at everybody else and try to, like, do what they're doing all the time or something like that, or you're listening to the outside world with the 7 of Cups energy. There's something about clouded judgment. Some of you may be getting information, or people have been telling you things to kind of steer you off your path, or you're kind of confused because your gut thinks one thing and then your mind starts to think something else. And then what happens is you start to you present yourself all of these options when you didn't have 7 options to begin with. You already had that one. because there's outside influences or social media or somebody's telling you something, they're putting something in your ear, and it's creating that confusion. And then it's also creating illusion to the point where you're like, shit, I've got 7 cups instead of 1. Okay, you started off with 1. Where did the 7 come from? So whatever you're getting hung up on, you know, whatever it is of those other options that just start to creep up in your head and you're actually confused about it, those aren't the cups you're supposed to take, because confusion is energy that is caused by devil energy. Okay, the devil confuses us. So if anything's confusing to you, it's not your truth. That may be helpful for some of you. And then with the 2 of Wands here, okay, don't let indecision keep you from moving forward. We got this in the daily, and it's showing up again for the collective. So what I'm getting for some of you, you're still not having the courage to do something. When you've been told the whole week, if you watch me, probably you've been told for a while that you don't need to hesitate. You have to hold the vision and trust the process. I was talking about taking the path less traveled. I'm going that way even though everybody's going over here. You got to take the direction that the majority of the world, people you know, they don't take. Okay? With great, what's it called? With great risk comes great reward. And either way, you're going to be led to where you need to be. There isn't necessarily a wrong path here. The thing is, it's you taking the path less traveled is the thing that some of you are getting hung up on. Or doing something that you know is right for you, but because you haven't been into the unknown, it's like Into the Unknown. I think that's a Frozen 2 song, right? Which is kind of funny because I saw that on the kiosk machine at Olive Garden when I went to dinner with a male friend last night. And let me tell you, I had there was another song there that showed up that was like a synchronicity with my connection with my counterpart. But that song from Frozen, right? Into the unknown. This is you preparing yourself to go into the unknown. You see how he's not holding the world, but the rider weight, right? The rider weight has the world in that person's hands. It's exactly the message for you. You've got what it takes. You just got to take that next step and just do it. Okay? But some of you are confused. Like, I know one of you asked you, what's the next step? You already know. Apparently what I'm being told is that it's been given to you, but there also is giving me another message here because you guys are confused about what to do next. A lot of you, it's pertaining to building your personal power. You working on your masculine energy. This is the action-oriented energy. This is the Emperor, the divine masculine that doesn't hesitate on anything. As soon as he gets his divine guidance, he's like, okay, I don't have any confusion. There's no question. I'm not listening to the outside world. I know exactly what to do, and I'm going to take action on it. I'm taking the lead in my life. I am making things happen. This is bossing up. You guys are going to balance your masculine energy with your feminine. But this is more for some of you. I'm getting your feminine energy is stronger than your masculine right now, that it's not balanced. So for what it is that you need to do, it's taking action. This guy gets what he wants, no matter what, because he's connected to God, because he's trusting in God to lead him in the direction that he needs to be in. And he's also visualizing that success for him, right? It's like with the 2 of Wands, you're at that crossroads. Is this going to work out? Should I even continue? Should I go that path? Should I continue the path? He doesn't think. He's not a crossroads person. He takes risks no matter what. He gets it. It's like, I'm not waiting. I'm not hesitating. I know exactly what I need to be doing. As soon as he gets an idea, as soon as he gets a thought, he's not confused about it because he knows that God gave him that idea, that thought, and then he just goes with it. Okay? This is very strong masculine energy. This is also, you guys got to put a little bit more logic and order into things to like, because this is almost like chaos a little bit, because illusion and confusion can kind of lead to that, right? So this is you guys doing something more logically, kind of like get your head out of the clouds so much. Oh, I'm dreaming up all these things. It's like that fantasy. Yeah, I wish I could do that, or I really want that to happen. I want it to manifest, but you can't manifest unless you do something about it. Okay, this is a lot of action-oriented energy is what I'm getting from here. There's a lot of fire. Okay, it's like that fire is being lit up under your ass, so go ahead and do it, right? So this is also for some of you creating your own businesses with whatever spiritual gift God has given you, because this is also like creative talent. Okay, this is something new for you. You've never used this creative talent for whatever idea you have, but God's telling you to do it anyway. You think you're not ready? You are. It's like when God told me to quit my 17, 18-year career being a systems engineer, and I built my website and stuff. It wasn't fully done. And God said, you're putting in your 2 weeks. I said, wait a minute, I'm not done yet. I'm not ready. And God said, oh, you are. And he was right. He was right. So you're ready for this, whatever this is. But you've got to stop dreaming stuff and not doing something about it. Okay? I'm getting the Magician too. Your thoughts create your reality. You get something, stop trying to go outside of yourself to kind of figure what the hell you're going to do. If you know you got to do something, you just do it. This energy is really going to flare up this time around, guys. Get it done. Just get it done. And I know this is like a message for me too, but what I was getting was that I need to rest up first, because once I tap into this, there's no stopping me type of energy, okay? And then when I talk about the healing, see with the star card? Some of you guys are really working more on healing, because some of this it's healing the masculine, because some of you are coming from distorted masculine energy where you know you need to do something. You're dreaming up something, but there's this hesitation. As soon as you come up with something or you want to do something, you stop in your tracks. Because you have the vision, but you're afraid to take action on that vision. You got to step out of your comfort zone. Okay? You don't know what's going to happen down the road, but you have to trust in the universe. You have to trust in God, in your angels, in your ancestors to where you're going, because where you're going, you're destined to be wherever it is you're supposed to be. Okay? Like, again, that Emperor, some of you are boosting up your masculine energy this time around, guys. And stop trying to control everything. Let the stars guide you. Okay? Follow your true north. Your mission, whatever your mission is. If you don't know what your mission is, you should probably get a North Star alignment reading, which is what I do. Okay? That will help you not only determine what your purpose is, it's going to give you the steps on how to get there. All right? What your foundation is and how you're going to lead up to where you're going. On top of everything that you need to work through, like tweaks and stuff like that, to like obliteration of obstacles. Okay? So if you have no idea what your purpose is, you guys got to get going on that. Like I said, the North Star alignment reading that I do, that's going to help you really, really better understand where you're starting from and where you're going. Okay? Because this is mission work here. Being driven and motivated to do your mission work. There's also healing involved in this. But with everything else that I talked about, you have to trust. You have to believe in the impossible, that God is essentially, he's always going to lead you to where you need to be. And sometimes it doesn't always look like, it won't go according to our plan. Trust me, I know this. I know this. It won't go according to plan. But you got to trust in what God's doing. There's a lot of trust energy with this. Now they're telling me that I need to pull out another deck for whatever, an oracle deck, which I normally don't do, but they're telling me I have to go across the room. The last one here, it's actually the first two that came out. This is insane confidence in yourself and your abilities, because you are going to be successful with whatever this is. All right, even if it's just focusing on your healing, because some of you, you're going to be leveling up with your healing, okay? But this, a lot of you don't have this fully mastered yet, if that makes sense. That's what I'm getting. But these two were the ones that flipped out first. Okay. I'm getting another message, but I'll get to that in a little bit. When I talked about starting the business, this is self-employment. Okay? You guys have a gift. You have a talent. And you're thinking there's no way I can make a business out of this. Yes, it's part of your purpose. Because what I have been told and what I'm supposed to be teaching and sharing is whatever God-given gifts you have, you possess, you are destined to be successful in them, hence the star card. Some of you are actually going to be incredibly powerful leaders, and you're going to be famous for it. Okay? You are going to be a star. Some of you are actually destined for this. And some of you are probably crapping your pants right now. Like, how is that even possible? How is that possible? You are going to be prepared for it. But you're going to have to do your part first. It's like, I know my whole YouTube channel thing is preparation for this type of stuff, right? So that when the next best thing comes along, there's no way anybody can get me to budge off this throne. This is mine. This is my destiny. I'm destined. This is my seat here, and it's only meant for me and me alone. And nobody around you, like the Seven of Cups bullshit, you're going to be like, this doesn't even faze me. People are going to try to take you down. They're going to try to throw you out. They're trying to get, like, infiltrate your space, whatever. I'm hearing a coup. You know what I mean? It's like you're going to get to this solid, stable place of divine energy here, especially with your masculine energy. So that when you have reached the fullness of your destiny here, the fullness of your potential, you're going to be so set in your ways, but not in an egotistical way or not in like a controlling way. You're going to be so set that, you know, you will be prepared to rule your empire. Okay. And some of you are really destined to be like incredibly successful, well-known leaders here. And this stems from you, for some of you, starting a business with those creative talents, because that's part of your mission work. Okay? Because what I'm getting is that God wants you to work for him and not anybody else. Does that make sense? It's like he doesn't want you guys to be like these brilliant individuals who have all these incredible skills and talents to be, I'm hearing, put to waste. That's not really what, is that, are you serious? They're saying what they're telling me is that your God-given gifts, your skills, your talents are kind of being put to waste because you are putting money in somebody else's pocket. Some of you, not all of you, you are doing something for somebody else's success, betterment, right? So what I'm getting is that God wants a lot of you to start businesses with whatever creative talents, skills that you have. This is already telling you that you're destined for success, like, and great abundance here too. But you've got to have confidence in yourself first. You've got to believe in yourself, knowing that you are capable of this success, that you're capable of having this strong leadership position. All right? Like, don't get me wrong, because when I found out, like, where I was headed, I was like, are you kidding me? And for me, I would always hide behind a curtain, you know? I was keeping myself in the dark. It's kind of like, I think that came out in one of the readings. I don't remember whose it was, but you will be led to preparing for that, okay? Because you're going to look back on yourself and say, I didn't realize I had this much power. You're really going to be building up your personal power here and standing fully in it. It's like my business motto. It's step into your truth and star into your power. Because if you just step into it, if you don't do shit with it, then you're not in your power. There's no way you can be fully in this energy right here. Okay? It's one thing to step into it. It's another thing. Oh my God, shit. It's another thing to star into it. It's my freaking business motto is in the freaking cards right here. This is it. That's why I have it's starring into it, because this is what you're meant to be. You are that star. You are that beacon of light, faith, and hope. And this is having faith in it, in your abilities. But a lot of this comes with trust. I don't think I could get up. They said not to worry about it. The main thing here is, guys, you need to trust in where God is leading you. You may not think you're ready for your mission work or whatever. You may not think you're ready to embark on that new journey into the unknown, but you are. It's a matter of that you've got that restlessness. You know you need to do something different. It's just the courage and the bravery that some of you need to muster. Okay? It's like freaking Nike. It's just do it. Get over that hump. Okay? Because it'll get a little bit easier after that. And you just got to continue to trust in where God is leading you. Now, they just reminded me there was another message here. So with the page at the bottom, this is surrounding communication. Someone mustering up the courage to communicate with you, or you're mustering up the courage to communicate with somebody. There's something here where the stars are aligning. There's some miracle. There's some blessing coming in. It looks like for a smaller group of you here, someone has leveled up. There's a huge bossing up with somebody. Somebody's divine masculine has been wishing. This is an interesting message. There's a divine masculine here who's been wishing that somebody is single. That's what I'm getting. It's kind of a weird message, but that's what I'm getting. There's a divine masculine who's about to take action, like just taking a huge leap of faith too. But they've been wishing for you, hoping that you're still single, because they're probably thinking to themselves, that person is the catch. This is the catch. It's a very good looking, very highly valued, very successful, very confident person. This person doesn't settle for second best. They've done a lot of work on themselves. Okay. So there's somebody here who the confusion, there's a divine masculine here who's confused. How can this person be single still? So whoever's watching this, if you're the divine masculine who's confused about your person as to whether they're single or not, what I'm getting very, very strongly is, yeah, you've been wishing that they're single. They are. They are. They're not with anybody else. They're not dating or whatever. It's like, it's funny because I went on that dinner with my friend from school. I've known him since 6th grade, and he has a special eds problem, and I used to defend him when we were teenagers up until high school. He caught up with me out of nowhere, and we made it clear that it was not going to be a romantic dinner. I said, this is just a friend thing. He said, oh yeah, it's not a romantic dinner. I don't want to get you that impression. But it's funny because he started acting like a gentleman, but then at the end he was eating out of the salad bowl out of the garden. I thought, this is hysterical. But I'm saying that for a reason, because there are people, whoever's getting hung up on wondering if somebody is single, just because they're like this major catch and you think that everyone's falling at their feet, it doesn't mean that they're just going to go out there and just date anybody, okay? Because what I'm getting with this Nine of Pentacles individual, they've worked very hard, but they're waiting, I guess, for the divine masculine. I mean, yeah, this is not even Empress energy yet, but like she's standing in her power here. She knows that she's responsible for her abundance, and she's making sure that her high vibration is intact to to attract all that abundance, to include the divine masculine. So I'm getting that there's a divine masculine who's confused. They're confused. Hi, Jess. They're confused, but they're also kind of hoping that what they've been wishing for isn't an illusion. Okay? Because they were hoping, praying that this person was still single, but again, I'm saying this person still is. All right? So, but this divine masculine is kind of like, am I fantasizing about this? There's also masculine who's fantasizing a lot about you, for sure. Page of Rods, it's kind of like a little bit of sexual energy there. But I think this is what has been getting the masculine a little bit hung up. Do I take that next step? Do I communicate? Do I just take the courage? I haven't done this before, but I'm going to do it because it's worth fighting for. I need to persevere. I need to keep going. So there's something here where a divine masculine's getting ready. This is high energy to get ready to take action here. Okay? But you've got to let them come to you. They've got to be in their emperor energy where it's like, again, they're closely connected to God. This person doesn't hesitate. So what I'm getting is this masculine's like, he's getting over the confusion and the hesitation. Like, do I take this step? Because he knows he's ready, but it's just like, as I said, getting over the hump. Like, let me tell you, when I started my YouTube channel, I'm like, son of a bitch, do I have to do this? And I had to get over that hump, and I hit play, and I had written everything that I wanted to say, and I was just praying, and I remember my masculine was giving me my, like being my cheerleader in the 5D type of thing, and he's like, Jess, just be who you are. And he told me this in the 3D years ago. I even have a recording on it. And I talked about this a lot. And every time I would remind myself, I'd play that back in my head, that video in my head. And he was just like, shine your light, right? So this is kind of similar to what this masculine's about to do. And some of what the other message I was telling you about that had nothing to do with your masculine initially. But this masculine's like, this is like the hang up here. The procrastination and being stuck at a crossroads. Letting indecision keeping them from moving forward towards their destiny. What they know they've been wishing for, they've been hoping for, dreaming about. Okay? These are dreams here. The fantasies, it's like, I'm hoping that the feminine is still single. That's what I'm getting with this. Because they're confused, like, how in the hell is that person still single? Because this is the catch. Everybody flocks to this person. Everybody's enamored with this person. And the divine masculine's like, how is it that they're going to be single? Like, I can see it. I can see it. So it's kind of like, the fact that he's here, okay, tells me with the courage person, the courage, bravery energy here of communicating, okay, he's gonna do it because the emperor is here. This is the stronger energy. And yeah, this is a big thing, like the hesitation, the procrastination I was talking about, letting indecision stop him in the tracks, going where no man has gone before, right, type of thing. So for the other message for the others of you, this masculine is really, really trying to get themselves into balance and order here and saying, you know what? I got to stop being wishy-washy. I got to stop being confused. I got to stop listening to the outside world with what I'm about to do. I got to stop being at this crossroads and just do it. As I said, this person does not hesitate, period. He always gets what he wants because God has already told him what is his. He has the vision. He has the ambition. He has the drive. because he can't just keep dreaming up shit and wishing on a star for things to magically happen. These are like miracles, right? Thank you, Jason. These are like miracles. But the thing is, if God has been telling you to take that first step, you take that step, and then the universe will do the rest. God will do the rest. You will be greatly supported in whatever this endeavor is, because you're about to embark on an exciting new endeavor. This is what you're really stepping into. And I mean, this is a huge bossing up, guys. Once you get over that, I'm telling you, once you get over that hump, it gets easier. And then when the shit hits the fan and then things start coming at you, you're gonna be in an emperor place. The stability, the security, right? The order. It's like maintaining your inner peace when all the chaos is going on around you. That's what a lot of you are leveling up to, okay? So there's your collective reading. I keep getting trust, okay? You need to trust. Trust me. I'm in there too, guys. I really am. I really am. Especially what I'm about to do next. I have to trust. I can't hesitate, and I can't be like confused, like, oh my God, well, what if? Right? I just have to do it. It's the same thing for me. It's the same thing for me. All right. Jessica. Jason. Did you put down? Okay, thank you, Jason. All right, so Jason, you donated. Jason's like, I'll wait till the end. There's always this like thing about waiting to the end with Jason's readings. Okay, Jason. Just remind me, Jason, that you donated, but I'll leave you at the end. Okay. Okay. So what I got for right now, what time is it? With the person that Spirit wants me to start off with first is Shirley. Shirley, are you here? Hi, Bridget. How are you? Welcome. Shirley, Spirit picked you to go first since Jason says he can go last. Are you still here, Shirley? I'm going to give Shirley 60 seconds. It's 48:15. I'm going to give Shirley 45 seconds. Interesting, isn't it? She's here. Alrighty. Okay, Shirley. This is for you. Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Pleiadian Sirians, please reveal to us for highest good. With regards to Shirley's question, Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Pleiadian Sirians, please reveal to us for highest good. What are E's current feelings for her? Yes, I know I'm answering this question, people. I know. But God wanted me to answer her question. How is E feeling about Shirley right now? Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Pleiadian Syrians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. As usual. Ace of Cups. Sorry, guys, I got a message. 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups. 10 of Swords. Your book ended with 10s. Wow. Wow. Are you dealing with a water sign? 9 of Cups. I know why they chose me to they told me to choose you. Shit. Bad grammar. Could be dealing with water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but it doesn't have to be. This person has a lot of love for you. Like, it's deeper than he's a Pisces. So is my person. I knew it. I knew your person was a Pisces. My person's a Pisces sun. Yeah. So, don't tell me you're Gemini sun. So we've got, wow. The profound love that this person has for you. It's bursting at the seams. It's bursting at the seams. You have all 4 cup cards. Okay, I can't even. This is the tough energy right here. This is Virgo, Libra, cusp. Okay. So, this person's been in a ruin here because he has been holding on to his emotions for you for a long time, is what I'm guessing. There are a lot of big endings and big beginnings here. This is like the final chapter. Okay? He doesn't have to call or text you to tell you how much he feels. I bet you $1 million you already know right here how much he feels for you. Words are never going to express how your person feels about you ever. That's something I have learned on my journey. It's all about the energy. It's all about what you feel here. It's like, I have to say this because there's this guy, Jeffrey Allen. He's like an energetic healer. He married, I believe it's a Japanese woman. He doesn't speak Japanese. She doesn't speak English. It's very, very minimal. And guess what? They got married. Would you marry somebody if they couldn't communicate how they felt about you? But he was saying the energy between them was something he had never felt in his life. And he knew how he felt about her. She knew how she felt. He knew how she felt about him. She knew how he felt about her without any strong exchange of words. Do you know how powerful that is? That's why when we get hung up on the talking part of it, words don't really mean anything. They don't. It's all about this. It's agape love, okay? It's the divine love. It's the highest love of all, which he has for you, because it's like there isn't anybody else who makes him feel like that. I mean, I can't tell you how deep this love is. It's there's a whole bunch of other stuff with this. I wish I could pull message cards for this, because I've got message cards that I've written that my divine masculine helped me to write that would probably prove, they would confirm how he feels about you, but I can't do that in this reading. But he's been hurting quite a bit. It's run him to the ground, to the point where it's like, how can it get any worse? Like, I'm not doing anything about this. I can't hold it in. It's like the pain is too great. But here's the interesting thing. This king learns through pain. Yeah, Shirley, I have to go. Thank you for saying that. I have to go make copies and sell those decks. They're super powerful decks. Thank you for reminding me. That's one thing that I have to do while I'm on vacation. So he spends a lot of time alone because he's processing this love. Okay, it's deep. But he's learned a lot, gained a lot of wisdom through the pain and suffering through all of this. Okay? He's gained a lot of wisdom. This is pain and suffering. This is why we have to go through this, guys. This is not just for Shirley. We have to hit rock bottom at some point to understand what like love really is, and this is the divine love of God. We have to understand it no matter what happens in our life, God is always going to be there. He's always going to love us. We're never failures. We're never victims, okay? Your person always thought he was a victim or he was a failure, right? He probably was like, I failed to express my love, but it looks like he's going to do that because the love is so great. He can't keep it in anymore. The dam is about to break if it hasn't broken already. There's something about him trying to he's like happily single, but he knows that there's something missing. You're missing. You're the person who's going to bring them the ultimate bliss because there's a higher level than the happiness that you get with the Nine of Cups. Okay? The love that you have, that he has for you, he has to share it. That's what God wants us to share with all of us. It's even like the love we have for each other. We can't keep it in. We have to let it out. Okay? So that's what I'm getting with this. He wants a family with you. It's like the dam has to break. The King of Cups, if he keeps it in anymore, it would get even worse. Okay? It would get even worse. So that's what I'm getting with this. Wow, that's shit. This is definitely divine love right here. Wow. It's funny because Gemini got these two cards in their reading. So this person's learned a lot of harsh lessons about not expressing their feelings, because when you don't express your feelings, that leads to depression. It leads to kind of like super withdrawal, and that leads to other very dark things. So, but like I said, you have to give him time, because he's processing some major endings right here. This is like the pain has gotten too great. He's like, I can't keep it in. I just can't keep it in. Through the darkness we find the light. Exactly. Hey, Christina. So yeah. So he said the girlfriends he has had won't let him work without giving him a guilt trip. That's not what divine feminine would do. Obviously not. So yeah, Shirley. But for you, yes, I remember, Jason, you were telling me about Christina. Christina, Jason's told me about you. Oh. So yeah, Shirley, what you need to do is just be patient. Okay? You just need to be patient. While like and for someone to have that much amount of love for somebody, it's something that he's never experienced before. It's gonna take him however time he needs to express that. But if this is tying into the collective reading, it feels like with the Ten of Swords, he's just like, I can't be in this anymore. It's got to end. They can't avoid the inevitable, right? So you just got to let him do it. Okay? Do it on his own. So, and don't get caught up in the 3D. It doesn't matter. All these people are going after him and stuff. I know. Because your person's a catch too. Because that's the 9 of Pentacles. But it doesn't matter. Okay? Because I think he's starting to realize with all the options he has with the 7 of Cups in the collective reading, nobody matches the love that you have for him. It's the unconditional love that's what we really need. It's like your person's starting to realize that they need unconditional love and nothing else. That nobody else is going to give them. Not even a parent, what I'm getting, can do that. So, but you're going to have to, this type of stuff, Shirley, it's not easy, especially for males to express, okay? You got to let them come to you, which is what I said. So hopefully that helps you. Is baby girl here? Spirit says baby girl is supposed to go next. The higher love is what we all need, what we should be wishing for, hoping for. The romantic love is not going to do it. And Eros love, romantic is underneath agape. It's not the higher form. That's what this society has got caught up in. Oh, the romance, the this. Nope. True love is hard. It has challenges. It has mountains. It has roller coasters. It's not easy. And you've got to love that person no matter what. Thank you. Okay, baby girl. Let's see, what'd you say? I'm going to ask your question, Shirley, but my guides are already telling me they're not going to answer it. If you don't, you probably already know a tarot, but if you don't, even if you ask a question, Spirit has the upper hand here. Okay, so what I'm getting already is that they're going to give you another message, but I will ask it. Because if they have something more important for you to know, that's what you need to know. Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Pleiadian Sirians, please reveal test for highest good. Does baby girl's Libra mom really think her sister is ugly? Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Pleiadian Sirians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Alrighty, see, I knew it. We have the Strength card. We have Leo energy. I don't know. Okay. What I'm getting is that your mom's dealing with a self-confidence issue. There's something in her past that she hasn't forgiven. Okay. There's something in her past she hasn't forgiven, and it's like she's trying to, she's got low self-esteem. Even though this didn't come up in the reverse, it doesn't matter for me. I'm getting low self-esteem. There's something in her past that has prevented her from really believing in herself. So what she is doing is that she is going after your sister and putting your sister down because she has self-confidence issues. There's something about having compassion for your mom. Yes, it's hurtful, but guess what? When people say hurtful things, it's because they're hurt. We can't allow that to affect us. People are going to do shit to us no matter what time of day, even if it's our parents. Okay? I know. I've been through this. But you've got to come from a place of compassion here. Because your mom is going through things you probably don't know about, and there's something that she's getting caught up in the past with. This is children, too. Oh, you may not know this, or maybe you do. What I'm getting is that as a child, there's childhood trauma here that she hasn't healed from. Apparently she had abusive parents, or she had parents she must have had abusive parents or a mother or father who told her the same things. That's what I'm getting with this. Okay? And I'm being told to stop before I tap into something that I'm probably not supposed to tell you right now. That's exactly what I was just told. Okay? Oh, hi, Elizabeth. Oh, thanks for your subscription. That came out of nowhere. I'm so glad you're joining the family. Yeah, everybody's going to help you, tell you where to go. Lizbeth, if you want later, you can send me a chat in the mobile app. and I can help you along if it's still not, if you still can't navigate to it, okay? Um, see, see, baby girl, it's stemming from her past, okay? You need to have compassion for your mom. She doesn't want to be doing this. She's programmed to put other people down because she's still hurt from her past, okay? It's not a probably, that's what it is. I'm so confident in what I am getting, that's exactly what it is. It's not a probably, it is it. That's what it's stemming from. And again, when people do that to other people, when they're being condescending and they're being belittling, they want to insult, it's because they have very low self-esteem. They don't love themselves. They're still dealing with some childhood trauma, and then they put that on everybody else to try to feel better. But deep down inside, they know it doesn't work. Okay? So compassion is the key here. Your mom, here's the thing. You can't help your mom. She's going to have to save herself, okay? The best thing, you can kind of try to give her that compassion. And I will say for a fact that when you give compassion to others, it does change people. When you unconditionally love other people and you stop judging them for what they're doing, because you got to look at it from a divine feminine perspective. A divine feminine has compassion for everybody because she knows that people go through shit. And the people who haven't healed from that shit, they're going to put on everybody else. Okay? Yeah. And you know, for your sister, she can't take it personally. Because if your sister knows what happened to your mom, think about it. That's why the mother is acting like that. Your sister's going to have to muster up some courage to stop taking it personally. Okay? There's a lot, and you know what? There's ancestral patterns here. I can't even get into it. It's a big mess. It's bigger than what I just channeled. Okay? But compassion is the key here. Compassion is the key. Okay? What did I say about words? Words don't mean shit. If your sister's going to believe it, then your sister needs some help too. I'm not saying that in a condescending way. She just needs to believe in herself too. She's getting it from your mom. Okay? It's an ancestral pattern thing. But everybody's got to go do some work. Some confidence work. Okay? It's just a word. It doesn't mean anything. God doesn't think that your sister is ugly. Nobody does. So she shouldn't think about that either. If your sister's being affected by it, she has low self-esteem too. All right? Okay. I'm not going to lie. There's a lot of work that needs to be done, but let me tell you. Guess what? Newsflash. I used to think I was ugly too for a very, very long time. And you know what I stemmed it from? Because nobody was interested in me until college. And I know some people think that's a lie, but you can go ask anybody that I know who's known me since childhood. I used to think I was very unattractive. I did. For a very long time. Only because I didn't have a boyfriend. That was it. That was it. You know how stupid that was? Very stupid. But that's all gone now because it has nothing to do with, I feel good about myself. I'm like, yeah, I don't need anybody to tell me that I'm good looking or whatever. That changed the game. So, so Jason didn't date until 20 either. See, Jason and I were in the same boat. All right. Hi, Shopaholic. Welcome. Mikey, you're next. Mikey, you wanted a general, right? Lisbeth, I am, but Spirit is guiding me to choose who gets a free one for today. Hi, Shopaholic. What I'm doing, I'm not doing a list anymore. You can put your question down. If Spirit calls me to do a reading for you, I will answer your question, but I'm not going to guarantee anything. I'm not doing lists. I'm being drawn. They're going to tell me who needs to get the reading this time around. Okay. Okay, Mikey. So feel free to put down your question. Well, you know, baby girl, that could very well be it. Jealousy, you know? But your mom's going to have to work on that. No, Archangel Michael. Stay right there. What's wrong with my... Okay. Mikey wants a general. Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Planes, Hearings. Please reveal to us for highest good. What does Mikey need to know at this time? Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Planes, Hearings. Please and thank you. You're welcome, baby girl. We have... It's so weird for me saying that. Ace of Pentacles. You got an ace, mister. You got an ace, but here's the thing. You've got the Five of Wands at the bottom of it. Okay? You're conflicted on whether to take God on up an opportunity. There's a golden opportunity being presented to you, Mikey, and you're a little bit hesitant. It's like the energy of the collective reading, right? Hi, Charlene. I'm fine. How are you? Hey, Jason, did Christina put a question in? I don't know if she did. If she did, please, Christina, if you put in a question and I missed it, I don't have you down. If you wanted to take a chance. Anyway, you're conflicted, or you were already given an opportunity and you're beating yourself up for it because you didn't take it. You're trying to think. What does your gut tell you, Mikey? This is the ace. God has given you this opportunity for a reason, because it wouldn't have been presented to you if you weren't ready for it. New job, new career opportunity, new something. There's going to be financial abundance with this, maybe like a pay raise or something like that, or something new. Okay, it's something new, but here's the thing. It's being given to you by God. G-O-D. All right. There's also something about competition, right? Maybe you're afraid about the competition, or maybe other people are kind of like, oh no, Mikey's not going to get that, or that's not for Mikey, whatever. Nope. You got to stop being conflicted about it. Charlie, you accidentally did that? Oh God, I need to shift my legs, guys. Hold on. Whew. I'm sitting on a folding chair. It's kind of hard to sit Indian style. Mikey, Mikey, Mikey. It's a golden opportunity. Okay. Okay, no problem, Christina. Thanks for being here. Oh, well, Charlene, I don't know what to do about that. I have to see, where did you pay it through? Yeah, Christina, thanks for stopping by. So, yeah, Mikey, you know, you're going to have to, my guides are like, Mikey, you know, you already know, you're trying to think. There's no thinking. You're at the Two of Wands. You're at the Two of Wands. So it's like, this is going to be a good thing for you. Okay? Whatever this is. I'm guessing, is it a job? Is that what it is? Is that what it is? Either way, don't worry about the competition. Don't worry about anything, okay? This is a leveling up for you. You're being prepared for something greater. So this is the time to take God up on this opportunity, all right? Again, you can't get hung up on it anymore. You're very intuitive, Mikey. I know. We talked a long time ago, and I can tell you have some very strong gifts. You're just going to have to really just, like in the collective reading, just take action and do it. Have that courage. It's amazing how the collective readings tend to run into practically all of the personal ones. Okay? Well, Mikey, if you feel that's what this is, it's God bringing it to you. But of course, you need to trust your intuition on this. If you feel confused, the Seven of Cups, or you feel like low energy, then maybe ask some questions about it, okay? But whatever this opportunity is, it's golden. It's a fresh start for you, okay? I know you've been praying about a lot of things. You want the chaos and the conflict to end. You want all this destruction to end. You want all this crazy stuff. People coming at you. You fighting with people. People fighting with you. I know what it's been like for you. It's been a mess. Okay? And you've been praying for something. What to do, what to do, what to do. And here's God coming in with your prayers answered. Okay? There are other cards in the deck that talk about golden opportunities, but they're not aces. This is the one. All right? It's time for you to take that. You know. This is it. Stop being conflicted. This is the time to do it. This is a fresh start for you. All right? Now remember, and my guides love your guides. We all love you, but they want me to tell you this. Don't fuck it up. Okay? And I say that with the utmost unconditional love. You know I do. But that's exactly what I heard. And you know my guides don't fuck around. So don't fuck this up because you prayed about it. You've been wanting this. You've been asking for this. This is your golden moment. You know that you can't go back to doing what you used to do. This is your time to start over. God is giving you a second chance. Okay? He's giving you a second chance. God gives all of us a second chance. He's given me one. He's given all of us one. If you haven't had it yet, He always gives us one, which also in turn means that we should also give people second chances. And if they don't run with it, they don't take up on that opportunity, then okay, well, you can keep moving forward or just like don't get hung up on it, right? Type of thing. But I always believe that for me, somebody deserves a second chance because God, He doesn't just give us second chances. He gives us multiple chances, okay? Trust me on this. So the only thing here though, Mike, is you need to really understand that this is a way forward, not a way backward, okay? And they're saying it again, don't fuck this up. This is your time for a fresh start. This is your second chance that you've been asking for. And again, I can't tell you what to do. I'm just telling you what my guides are trying to tell you, okay? Yeah, humble is key. You've been blindsided with a lot. Well, that would be this energy, right? So So if it's hard to see your signs, Mikey, you're going to have to work on meditating more, getting to a state of peace, because I know you tend to be in this type of energy most of your day, okay? Most of your week, if not the day. It's chaotic. You can't stay centered. There's things going on around you. People are vying for your attention, okay? But you have to learn how to stay centered through the chaos. You have to learn how to remain stable and solid and not get so succumbed by everything around you. You're gonna have to work on that, because if you can't see the signs clearly, it's because you're not balanced, you're not grounded, okay? So you're gonna have to work on a lot more grounding here. All right, so that's what's gonna help you. Is really what's gonna help you. But it's a step, it's a process, okay? You gotta work on that, and then you won't be so hesitant, confused, Seven of Cups, when something gets presented to you and you're kind of like, I don't know, right? So start working on that. You've got to learn how to remain centered through all the chaos that goes on in your life. It's up to you, okay? You either have the option to engage in the battle or you pull yourself out, okay? But just know that whatever it is that you're dealing with, it's helping you to level up. It's spiritual boot camp to prepare you for what's to come. Because when God gives you more blessings, more second chances or whatever, that type of thing, more gifts here, he doesn't want you to lose them. He doesn't want you to just like, oh, it's like I said fuck it up, right? So that's going to be important for you to do. But you got, I'm not going to lie, you've got a lot more work to do, but God's saying that this is your golden opportunity to start doing different things, okay? You're going to need some more support, but more support where it's not people who are lower vibrational energy, okay? So that's going to be important. So go ahead and when you start this new thing, everything else that falls after it, you're gonna have to start working to bettering yourself too, okay? Because this opportunity, this job, whatever that's being presented to you, it's not gonna be the end all be all, all right? Because you still got this energy surrounding you, so you're gonna have to work towards that, all right? You're gonna have to do something here to start working on yourself. I'm going to say it out there, you know, it would be really great if you can join the family. Like, I think it would benefit you if you got like a membership to help you along with this, because I'm getting very strongly with this fresh start that's being given to you. You're also going to be starting to work on yourself, okay, so that you don't go back to where you used to be. It's not just this new job, this new thing. It's everything else that comes with it. It's like when God gave me the second chance, when the pandemic started, God told me to not fuck it up. Okay, Jess, you asked for this. I think I told one of you this. I asked God, can you please give me 2 weeks off of work so I can get my life in order, like Emperor energy? But that's when the pandemic started and I couldn't go to work for months, but by the grace of God, I was still getting my paycheck every week. And God said, here's your second chance, Jess. Don't fuck it up. This is your opportunity for a fresh start. And I took it and I ran with it. And then I left so much behind, but what I gained was far more greater than what I lost. So this is the same thing for you. You're gonna have to take the coin. God isn't going to plop it in your lap. You're going to have to literally get off your ass and walk up there and say, okay, God, thank you for the coin, and take it. Okay? You have to do something about it to take God up to take the opportunity. That's what I'm getting here. But again, everything else that comes with it, you're going in a completely new direction here. A completely different path. Because you know very well you want to have a more stable, peaceful life. That is your end goal here. It's not about the money. It's not about possessions. It's not about relationships. It's about you being in peace and tranquility. That is the ultimate goal for you. That's actually the ultimate goal for all of us. And a lot of people never really talk about that. Being in a state of abundance, this is also, you got to get grounded. As I said, it's also abundance and peace. No matter when the shit hits the fan, you are going to be solid, stable, and grounded through it all. That's really important. Okay. But yeah, I prayed for something. I did not expect the pandemic to give me that break, but like God said, I did everything different. That's when I started my business. I started the YouTube channel after that because I was hesitant because they told me to, and I was like, no. But this is a golden opportunity for you, Mikey. But things are going to change, but remember, you need to be part of that change first. God gives us the chance. It's up to us and what we do with it. Because sometimes that opportunity probably won't come around again. There will be other ones, but not the big one, not the golden one. That's what I'm getting. Okay? So when God puts that opportunity in our face, it's time for us to take action on it, right? And sometimes people get hesitant, like I did with the YouTube channel, and God's like, okay, either he'll be patient until you do something, or he'll give you another opportunity. Okay? So that's that. But grounding's going to be a big thing for you. Okay? So Charlene, I know you made a donation. Since donations are bumped up to the top of the list, Charlene, what did you like to ask? You're welcome, Mikey. Thank you. It's good to see you here. I'm glad you could make it. I saw your comment earlier today. You need a general? All right, Charlene. Thank you, Shirley, for that. All right. We are on Charlene's donation. Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, played in series. Please reveal to us for highest good. What important message does Charlene need to know at this time? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Nosages. Two of Swords. Okay, either you or someone's being dishonest about something. There's a big red flag here. I'm getting like red flags and caution and things like this. I don't know what this is pertaining to, but I'm not getting good energy about it. We have the Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck here. There's some challenging communication, some letters, some text, something. But I'm getting like an energy of like seriously avoiding communicating, or seriously being dishonest with someone, or someone's being dishonest with you. and being a little bit, it's like, it's causing some confusion here. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but it's like either you or someone around you needs to make a decision, but you're really freaked out about making it. You know what you need to do. There's something about speaking up for something. It's time to stop being dishonest and being honest about stuff. It's something that you just did, is what I just heard. Okay? That's what I'm getting with this. And I don't clarify, so I can't add any more to this, but I'm getting some very heavy energy all of a sudden. Like the energy just shifted. I don't know if anybody else feels this, but there's something about like the need to communicate clearly. Like you can't avoid it anymore. Or if somebody spoke the truth to you, you are putting blinders on. You're like, it's almost like it's not just that you don't want to hear it, you don't want to see it, you don't want to read it. It's like something like that. Okay? Yeah, so see, I'm not the only one. Yeah, the energy shifted all of a sudden. And it's nothing against you, Charlene, obviously, but if you don't know, it's because you are not grounded either. Your mind isn't clear. Okay? But I'm getting a strong energy that you need to be really paying attention to something. But if you don't know, it's because your mind is not in a stable place. So Mikey's reading is kind of catching up to yours too. It's kind of funny, the order of this. It's all orchestrated, but there's something here that your head, don't take this the wrong way, but your head is not in the right place. Okay, there's something around you that's heavy, and there's some big dishonesty here, or there's gossip or something with this because of this page here. But there's a lot of like someone or you is being dishonest about something, and it's something recent, because I say recent because of the swords. So yeah, it's fast energy. So could even be maybe you're getting communication soon. Maybe it hasn't happened yet, and it's a red flag. And you're going to be confused about it. You're going to be overthinking this, second guessing it, like, is that true or not? Okay? So either, if you don't know, maybe it hasn't happened yet. Okay? Because there's a lot going on at work. So it could be it. It could be it. But there's big caution, red flag, heavy energy here with some sort of challenging communication. But there is some need about, be careful. Oh, there's something about social media here too. Be careful what you're getting on social media, what you're doing with social media. All right? Because if it's already confusing you now, then you kind of have to lay off it, is what I'm being told. There's like lack of emotion with this here too, because since you made a donation, I'm going to look at the other stuff around it. So yeah, look, there's more air energy. There's a King of Swords. There's something about an air sign. Somebody who's got strong air in their chart around you, you're being dishonest with them, or they're being dishonest with you. There's big energy of truth here. Some massive red flags. Like, I'm hearing the word emotionless. Someone doesn't really have compassion, or they're generous, or they're kind, or they're they have head-heart balance. this is lack of head-heart balance for sure. This means that the head is not communicating with the heart properly. It's like the line is cut off. The heart doesn't talk to the head, and the head doesn't talk to the heart. Okay? So be very careful with what you're getting on social media, what you're picking up on. There could be mistruths surrounding those messages that you're getting there. I'm getting, again, be careful with what you're doing with social media. And with that king there's some sort of big energy of detachment. Someone's like all logical and no emotions whatsoever. Yeah, there's, when we're talking about no emotions, and Archangel Michael keeps wanting to fall, look, it's Page of Swords, it's King of Swords, 8 of Swords. Yep. Could be dealing with a boss who's going to give you some very challenging communication. They're going to tell you something. It's a word of caution. Focusing on social media is how to build your business credit. Okay. So, but I don't know. It's with this in the reverse, there's a word of caution here. You're not seeing something clearly, or you're looking up the wrong things is what I'm saying. Being surrounded by illusion with the 8 of Swords here. I'll be honest with you, it's heavy to the point where I think they're trying to prevent me from tapping into something I shouldn't be tapping into, which is not really common when I do these readings. It's like someone has been honest with you or not. It could be one or the other. Someone who's always communicating with you with the truth, with honesty, with integrity. They're being fair, telling you what you need to hear, and you're like, nope, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to deal with it. Or there's somebody around you, but I'm getting more, it's kind of like your energy or something along those lines. You may be thinking that whatever communication you read on social media or you see or somebody tells you something, you are not trusting it because you're listening to your head space instead of listening to your intuition. Okay? You're avoiding the truth because whoever tells you the truth, I get it. Whoever tells you the truth, you don't want to listen to it. If somebody doesn't want to listen to it and they're giving you guidance or they're giving you the honest, blunt truth here and it's challenging for you and you put the blinder on, like, I don't want to see it, I don't want to hear it. That's what this is. And then you start to second guess, well, maybe this, and that, or because there is I'm getting no intuition energy here whatsoever. There's I don't feel it. I just don't. And this is crazy. It's like you see the truth, you hear the truth, somebody's fair, somebody's being complete. This person, he will tell you the God honest truth, and he doesn't care. He doesn't care whether you like it or not. He knows that it's for your highest good, right? But there's something here where you're thinking it's a red flag when it's not. And then here's the other thing. I don't know if you have strong Pisces in your chart, but it's like you get the truth and you doubt it because you don't want to hear it. And then there's the other side of somebody gives you a lie, they tell you misinformation, and you believe it. I don't know, that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting with this. So there's a lot of air here. There's a lot of air. Oh God. King of Rods at the top. It's like lack of confidence in your intuition here. It's kind of, your intuition is telling you to take this path, but kind of like you were kind of hesitant to take that path, like the general reading, the collective reading that I did. Magician, you already have what you need, but there's also something about you, either you feel you're being manipulated or somebody's manipulating you. You've got to take inspired action on something that you've been avoiding for some time, and it's like you are putting too much logic into something. You're not going by your intuition, what you feel about something. You feel strongly about something, but you're trying to put some logical explanation to it because of all the air. But it doesn't make sense to you because you did Two of Swords in the reverse. You see it as a red flag, but it's like you're not heeding the red flag, and you know you need to take action on something, take a huge risk here, making it happen, because you already have all the tools that you need. Like, you're the magician, you're the alchemist. God's giving you some sort of idea, some decision to make, and you're being heavily indecisive about something because it's like you're doubting yourself, lack of self-confidence. You have all you need already. There's the High Priestess, there's the Pisces card. You need to trust your inner knowing. This is being completely connected to your guides, your angels, your spirit team. You already know what choice to make. And whatever information somebody's telling you, they're giving you the truth. There's somebody here where you may be hearing something from somebody younger than you. Okay, this might be hard to hear. You may be getting information from somebody, or you're viewing information from somebody. Again, there's like social media, can even be YouTube here, from somebody who's younger than you, but they are wiser than you. And you may have a complex with that. That's me right now. Cold hard truth. That's what I just got. It could very well be you getting hung up on somebody who's younger than you, giving you counsel, giving you wise advice for something, and you're not taking it because they're younger than you. And I know people who had a hard time with that. I used to be one of those people where I was the younger person. I would have these brilliant ideas and say the truth, all these things to my higher ups or whatever, because I was younger, but I was the wiser one. This is not being conceited, because people knew that I knew what I was talking about. They wouldn't listen to me because of that fact. But there's a strong energy here, Charlene, with you. You really need to trust your gut, and I think you've gotten that message before. And if you are dealing with somebody, you're getting information, the truth, advice, counsel from somebody who is younger than you, and you are not listening to it, this is the time to listen to it, because you do have more about you than you think you do, because you are the magician. Okay? You already have everything that you need. You don't really need anything else outside of you. Okay? God gave you all the tools the day you were born. You just got to believe in that. But you're not believing in your own abilities. Okay? You've got to trust in yourself, and you've got to work on your your mental state. Okay, this again, this is not an insult. It's like, I'm Gemini sun. I had a hard time with trusting my intuition and being confident in my decisions. Okay, based on, like, because I was afraid to challenge somebody, I was afraid to do something. But you got to do some grounding work, meditation here. You got to start working on having the head-heart balance. You got to open the lines of communication between your head and your heart space and make sure there's like an interchange there, that there's a flow of communication between those two energies, okay? Or spaces, I should say. Your head space and your heart space. But it's like, if there is a lot of misinformation out there on the internet, on social media, YouTube, you name it. Just be very careful with information that you're getting, okay? You've got to really kind of like go to God about it, first and foremost. Take a pause and see how you feel. See what your heart's telling you. Because if you feel heavy, you feel low, you probably shouldn't be reading it or watching it or whatever. If it brings you to a state of peace, balance, you feel light, that's your truth. If you don't get confused, there's no hesitation, none of that. That is your truth. Okay? Hopefully that helped you. All right, where are we right now? Him here? It's funny because I keep knocking Archangel Michael off, not the other one. I just didn't want to move him. Does that work? You're welcome, Charlene. Thank you. Yes, age makes no difference on wisdom. Okay, so what I was just told is I'm doing one more free one, and then I will do Jason's, and Jason will be the last one. So they're telling me to choose Jessica for the next one, for the next free one, and then Jason will be, because he made a donation but he wanted to go last, Jason will be the last one. If you are still here, or whoever is watching, if you want to do a donation one, by all means, I will give you a longer reading for that. But the last one that I'm doing for free for right now is Jessica. I believe Jessica wants a general, right? Jessica. Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Pleiadian Experience, please reveal to us for highest good. What does Jess need to know? Not me. Jessica Sample. What does Jessica Sample need to know? That card wants to come out. Woo! We've got Cancer, Pisces, we have the Moon card, and we have Death. We've got major, major forces beyond your control, my dear Jess. Death card, Scorpio energy at the bottom of the deck. We are still in Scorpio season. This could be something that happened around the Scorpio new moon, which is about, what, November 8th, 9th type of thing? Was it? Something like that. Right? Anyway, Scorpio new moon is what I'm getting. Okay. You've got to use this scythe that you have, Jess, to cut off the past. Okay? There's fears and uncertainties that are still lingering around you. I know you just moved. Okay? So maybe there may be some hang up about the what you're doing now in Georgia, what you're doing now on your path. Okay? Just know that you are that phoenix rising from the ashes. You're going through a death of the ego. You're starting to realize that where you are right now, there is still a lot of the unknown. And trust me, because I kind of got there too with, you know, where I moved to, right? So it's kind of like, why did I end up here? Okay, God, I'm here. Thank you. Let me trust. But what's happening after this, right? You're probably in that same boat. So there's an uncertainty here, which is kind of coming from fear. And you're kind of thinking like, okay, well, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do this. Or like, what, if there's something about, what if it goes wrong? Or what am I really going to be here for? Or is it going to be better? Like I'm feeling, is it going to be more prosperous? Is it going to be more successful? But there's this need to just like really let go of the past, because you need to be moved out of your old environment in order for things to grow, in order for you to grow, in order for you to clear up the space for the new to come in. Okay, this could even be dealing with the new moon in Sagittarius that is coming up. I forgot to look up that date. I was going to do that today and I forgot. So there's something here where with this moon card, you are, this could be something with the new moon in Sag or the full moon in Gemini, which is coming up after that. I didn't get the date, so I don't remember. But either way, there's going to be some profound change. You're moving to the next level of your awakening, your ascension. I don't know if you're getting ascension symptoms or something like that, but with this death card, you're really shifting gears here is what I was just told. There's something profound within you that is changing, and it's you're going to be okay, thank you Holy Spirit. You're going to be purging out a lot more of the past. Either you went through a dark night of the soul or you're about to. This is where it gets heavy, like the demons come out. Scorpio is deep, dark energy, that stuff you learning how to transmute the dark into light. Okay, you really getting into the dark side of yourself and your fears and facing them head on and saying, okay, I'm not going to be fearful of this anymore. I'm not going to be succumbed by this energy where I can't overcome these fears. I can't overcome my shadow stuff, whatever it is. There's a big energy of shadow work is what I'm getting. So if you haven't been through this yet, Jess, it's coming, because you're kind of doing what I'm hearing, like a final purge of what you left behind back there. So that it's dead and gone with the death card. You've left that there. That old Jess is left in Maryland. It's so funny because it sounds like me. We're both Jesses and we both came from there. Like, how bizarre is that? I don't know, Jess. I'm still trying to figure out why you and I have had very similar, like, it's like we synced up somewhere, even though we didn't end up in the same state. You're in the state above me, you know what I mean? It's like you're leaving your old self back there for good, okay? And not letting it, there's a purging here, okay? There's a release. You got to let yourself feel that. You gotta let yourself purge. If there's heavy crying, if there's like, it's kind of weird because I was talking to Jason about it today. I felt like this emotion all of a sudden. I felt kind of sad out of nowhere, but I felt it could have been from somebody else, but I think I was realizing a lot of things, and I was thinking about like the past, like what I cut off, what I left behind, right? And it's really huge because I also felt myself elevating. I felt a difference in myself, and I said, I'm not the same person I was, and I haven't been the same person for a long time. It's kind of like a leveling up. which is exactly what you're doing right now. Okay, so if you've already like been through this, hi Jose, um, if you've already been through this, or you're about to, like, you're releasing. Okay, you've got to release. It's deep stuff, Jess. That's gotta be purged out. Okay. Um, but know that that life is over. Okay. Oh, you're Joseph. Well, it says Jose, so I called you Jose. So, if you want me to answer your question, Jose, I'm on my last free reading, but you can make a donation if you so choose, if you feel drawn. But yeah, Jess, this is a big thing for you. You are going through some profound, massive changes, and all of this is going to be let go because you're leveling up more to that Emperor energy, like what we talked about in the collective reading. Okay, so it's like you have to let that out, okay? Because you're making room for something even bigger and better. And that also ties into not just the stuff in the 3D plane, it's your soul, okay? It's who you were meant to be. And you had to move out of there because the energy got stagnant. The environment did not fit you anymore. And God's like, well, Jess, I'm going to put you here. And yeah, it seems weird, but no, it's all part of the bigger plan, okay? So whatever dark stuff needs to surface, you've got to take that time out to let it come out. All right. But these are, it's a death and rebirth, and we go through this. It's not just a one-time thing. Okay. We go through these cycles, like the cycles of the moon. All right. We're always shifting, pushing out the old in order for the new to come in. It's that phoenix rising from the ashes. It's another leveling up, but it's a massive leveling up where that old you is just dead and gone and the new you emerges, right? And we're always continuing to move up to a higher grace, to a higher state of being, okay? So, but no matter what, you trust your intuition with this, okay? No matter what. um, I'm looking at this rose. I don't know if white roses are significant to you. It's purity, it's clarity. This whole purging thing is going to give you more clarity. It's going to make you more pure, too. Okay? Because all that dark stuff has got to go. But then again, it's stuff in the past, right? But it's also you leveling up. It's also you learning to transmute the dark into light, is what I wanted to say. Okay? So that's what we have. That's what we have for you. I should have said, along with the donations, with the in-depth, I will look at more cards, more surrounding cards. Maybe the next time around I might do clarifying cards or a bonus card, I don't know. I might need to talk to some of my my counsel later on. You heard the word purge 3 days ago? Yeah. So Jess, if you haven't done that, it's time to do it. All right, just like tell your sister there, everybody else, look, I gotta go somewhere. Like when I went to the beach that time when I first got here, I did a little bit of purging because that rainbow was a huge symbol for me, and I did a bit of crying there, and it was just, I knew that I had left behind a lot, but it was necessary. It was necessary. So that goes for anybody else here. You feel like it's coming, you got to have this huge crying bout, whatever, let it out. Let it out. Ah, do journaling for shadow work. Okay. That's a good idea. I think Kay does that. think Kay does that. Which reminds me, I know for the members, I gotta do a group session. I was gonna do it this past week, but my guys were like, nope, don't do it. Let it all out. All right, Jason. Jason. This is the last chance if anybody's lingering around here. If you would like a personal reading, but you would like to get the more in-depth one with more cards and stuff to get your question answered, this is the time to do it. Because after Jason, I am done. Why do I feel like, Jason, it's weird because I was thinking about the previous lives and how we always had somebody show up after your reading or right before your reading at the end. Somebody will pop up with a donation or pop up with something. All right. Your aunt gave you a journal? That's awesome. See how that works? You manifested that. Look at that. Hold on. Getting caught in some cords here. All right, guys. Jason, you still want a general? Is that it? What time is it? Ooh, I like this. I like this idea. I'm not going to go into 5-hour, 6-hour readings. Well, we'll see. I just go by what my guides do. They may tell me to do a list again. Who knows? I'm at their mercy. All right. I think Jason. Yeah, Jason wanted general. Okay. Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Planes, Syrians. Please reveal to us for highest good. What does Jason need to know right now? Please and thank you. Why did I see the moon card for you too? What does Jason need to know at this time? Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Planes, Syrians. Please and thank you. Jason, this is coming up for you again. Temperance, Sagittarius energy. Okay. My moderator. Balance, Jason. Balance. Gotta go with the flow. There's something about you're still dealing with battles and challenges and things like that. People are vying for your attention still, and you're trying to maintain a state of peace. You've got to stay centered. This is about like working on balancing your masculine and feminine energies, not trying to do everything. There's something about competition here. I don't know if maybe you're secretively competitive, because it could be a work thing. Okay. But there's still a lot going on around you, and you got this when we did the live last week, right? When we were just doing the donation ones. So this energy is still lingering around you, but now temperance is coming in. Continue to do the balance, all right? But this is more of meditate more. Take more days off when you can. Do things that bring you to a state of peace. There's stuff around you, people around you that are trying to destroy that, okay? You have to get to a state of center. Like, remember I talked about in Mikey's reading, you got to learn how to be centered amongst all the chaos, right? Have a solid ground. But it also talks about you learning how to not get affected by the outside world when it seems like you're in the middle of a hurricane, okay? You've got to understand, you have to really, I'm being told, Jason, that while you're doing the balancing, my guys don't joke, okay? And again, I say this out of love, you know this, but what they're saying is that you're not doing it enough, okay? You're not doing it enough. You've got to step it up, okay? Because you know what they just told me? You had the Five of Wands last week. It's showing up again. Now, this can happen where sometimes the energies aren't changing, but there's something that didn't change yet. Fives are about changes, okay? There's still this energy about you. While you're working on it, you're not doing enough of it. This is a major arcana, hence why they said you're not doing enough of it. You've got to level up with regards to you learning how to be more in a state of peace, in a state of balance. There's something that you need to incorporate into your self routine, is what I'm being told. Self-care routine. Okay. I'm also getting an energy here where you may be conflicted about your purpose. All right. Your mission work. It's time for you to, yeah, I'm hearing it again. It's leveling up with your balance here. I just heard drink more water. I heard watch what you're drinking. Watch what you're drinking and drink more water. They're also telling me to tell you to up your water intake. You know I love you, Jason, but I keep hearing it. Like, Jason, they're telling me to tell you they love you, but you're just not doing enough. Okay, they told me to hold up a bit because they don't want you to think that you're not enough. Don't get it twisted. Don't put those two together. That's not what they're saying. It's just that there's something here with all of these challenges and stuff that you have been surrounding yourself with, engaging with. They want you to choose your battles, okay? But there's something here with all of this chaotic energy, drama. It might lead to something even more chaotic. They're showing me it's kind of like, I know there's been major snowstorms in the Northeast and stuff across, like, is it the Midwest or something? I think 6 states were like in state of emergencies now, but what I'm seeing is a semi-truck and it's sliding off the road, and then it kind of turns and it crashes, and then another semi-truck crashes and another one crashes into it, and then the other cars start crashing into it, like those chain reaction things. That's what I'm getting with this, because this energy seems to kind of linger around you. Yeah, there's drama with your ex-wife. I know, because I talk to you on a daily basis. I know you've been working on this, because what you're telling me is it's the right thing to do, but there's something here where it kind of maybe comes back, or you're not saying something to me, or you might be not giving me all the information, but that's okay. I can't force you to do anything, but this is mainly having to do with your ex-wife, okay? But this is also you continuing to cut out the bullshit. This is also pertaining to your job. Your job's chaotic. The ex-wife thing has been on you, and I know. There's too much, Jason. You've got to cut all of it out. Something's got to give, is what I just heard, okay? There's something about being very assertive. Like, there's a leveling up with your assertiveness too. It's kind of like nipping it in the bud, where maybe what you're saying is not assertive enough. Okay? I know, Jason. I know you're dealing with the best you can. Don't think that I'm like coming down hard on you, but like my guides are telling me that that's kind of like what they're trying to get you to do here. Wow. They're telling me, I talked to my guides and said, wait a minute, can you please help me rephrase this? I gotta sit sideways now. You have the ability to be better at this. That's what I'm being told. Because there's some energy here where you got to find a balance, yeah, between that chaos and conflict here. And I don't know, Jason, there's something about you got to be a little bit more assertive. The High Priestess, Pisces energy, is after the Queen of Swords. What's also happening is your person is going through this too. And because somebody here is not really focusing on the balancing, it's affecting both of you. Okay? I'm getting your person in here now because I just looked at the High Priestess card. There's also something here with you, Jason, with your person. It's something that she said. There's a lot coming in here. There's something that your person wrote you, texted you. It's like coming up to the surface and it's still bothering you in a way. You probably know about this, or this is in your subconscious, or it comes and goes. It's like it comes and goes with this flow. It comes in and comes out like the tides. There's something here with the communication between you and your person in the past, that either you're beating yourself up for it, or there's this inner conflict, or it's kind of like there's this need for communication, and it's kind of like it's eating you up inside. Okay, it's eating you up inside. But with that High Priestess card, it's like you are ridiculously gifted with your psychic abilities. You and I both know this. Okay. So is your person. So this could also be you might be fighting the need to communicate with her. Hence, like, Spirit is telling you to, go with the flow. Go with the flow. And if there's some sort of thing that's coming back at you with what she had told you before, because the shadow side of her is, hi, Leland. The shadow side here is coming up where the shadow side of her, with how she communicates to you, right? No heart, very blunt, very abrupt, very critical, condescending, right? Either that is happening now, or it may be happening later on. I don't know. Okay, but I'm picking up on that because now I'm picking up on your person, and I'm picking up your person's energies too, where they're something about a very controlling mother. Okay. There's a lot of stuff going on your end and her end. So what's also happening, Jason, is that what she's going through, the battles and stuff she's going through, you're feeling it too. So this is a really huge thing, because with what's going on with you, it's almost like adding to what it is that you're dealing with. Hence why we have Temperance there. We've got a Court card, and then after that's another major arcana. All right, this is you trusting your intuition and following the divine guidance that you're getting, because you have a very strong connection to the higher realms with regards to the knowledge. You have access to the Akashic records, which is awesome. Hearing there is something about you either getting an Akashic record reading, or you learning how to tap into that stuff to help you deal with chaos, with all of these challenges. But remember, all these challenges are helping you to level up. It's spiritual combat training. All right, but of course you have to know what when to choose your battles. Is that how it says? What they say? um, yeah. There are things going on behind the scenes you don't know about. Oh my God, really? So this is not literal, Jason, but I just heard something at work. Love you too, Leland. Thanks for being here. What I just heard, this is something at work, the competition at work. I'm gonna say it. This is not literal though. Somebody wants to cut you. It could be cutting you off, like fired, letting go. Okay? You probably already feel this. There's a boss there who may act like they like you, but they don't, or they may act like they're compassionate or they're understanding and they're not. Two of Swords at the top of the deck. Decision. It's the collective reading. It's the weekly reading. A lot of signs have been getting this. You're avoiding making that decision when you know the decision it is you need to make. Cutting all ties with this. Okay? When you do, you're going to be in a greater state of peace. I talked about this with, I forgot whose reading it was, when I talked about the abundance of peace. I think it was Mikey's. A lot of people don't strive for this, okay? A lot of people don't strive. Nobody, and I didn't know it either, nobody talks about peace, which is why when I try to get people closer to God and you're leaving away all this crazy shit behind and you're learning how to deal with all the crazy stuff in life, when you can maintain a state of peace, when shit hits the fan, that is when you are very closely connected to God. Because you see it differently, you feel things differently, you're not hesitant, you're not putting a blind eye. I don't want to deal with this. I'm just going to engage in this, whatever. I'm just going to go inside the hurricane instead of standing in the middle of it, whatever. All this stuff is preparing you for when shit really does hit the fan, Jason. And I know you've been through quite a stuff in the past, but you're going to be dealing with something similar or something that may be more chaotic, and you're being prepared to handle it because it's part of your inner work. It's part of your journey. Okay? Because at the end of the day, you're going to be a huge example for others, and they're going to look at you like, how in the hell did Jason deal with all of that? Okay? It's like stuff that I've been through. Anyone who wasn't spiritually strong would have collapsed by now. I wouldn't be doing my work still. I wouldn't be talking to you people. I still wouldn't be in a happy state. I do have my moments. We all do. But I know when I got to get back to balance. I know when I got to elevate my vibration. I know of my mom told me of a family friend where something happened to her in a marriage. And she's fallen apart completely because of what happened in the marriage. She still has her job. She still has her house. I don't have any of that. Well, I'm saying I'm in my parents' house by the grace of God, but you guys know that I lost my other house, right? I lost practically everything. And she just lost one thing. And she's in shambles. But you see what I'm saying? I'm not trying to compare. I'm just trying to give an example. When people are not in the flow and they're balanced, their masculine and feminine energies, when this happens times 10, that's when it turns into this. which leads to Shadow Queen of Swords, where it's like you irate, critical, like no emotion whatsoever, cursing God out, whatever, being in a very low vibrational state, right? So you can't avoid this any longer, Jason. I know it's hard because there's so much going on in your world. But you've got to go back to the collective reading. Remember what I said about trusting. Okay? Because here's the thing. God does not want you to be in a state of chaos. That is devil energy. He wants you to stay there. God wants you to be here. They're polar opposites. We've got divine energy and we have devil energy right there. Life was not meant to be lived like this. And even when we experience this, we can still be this, which is exactly what I have done recently. And I know when this stuff for the world happens, when it goes from 0 to 1,000,000 and the whole world is going through this, I'm going to be like with some other people, I'm just trusting in God, going with the flow. I'm not going to let it affect me because there is something big coming. And I mean big. And if you don't know how to maintain this in the middle of this, when it's just not your life but the world around you, it's going to be very challenging for you to stay stable. You may very well get caught up in the chaos that the world is about to experience. So this is going to be, it's not just for Jason, it's for everybody. Maintaining your inner peace. No matter what the hell's going on. And then remember, you can something will lure you to get sucked up into it, but you will have practiced how to get back to here. Okay? And this is also preparation for when you are moving further along in your, not only in your individual journey, but in your counterpart connection. Okay? Because you know, the way I see it is that for me, learning how to be able to stand strong through this, it was also helping my masculine be this through his own battles, right? Because we're always connected. So when you're able to deal with these challenges, your person is going to be able to deal with too, because you are able to handle it well. Because if you don't, and you fall apart, the same thing will happen to your person. Okay? But I don't know if you got the Two of Swords last time, but and trust me, I know this has been, it's been a decision you don't want to make, but you know you need to make it. You're High Priestess, Jason. Right now, peace needs to be of the utmost priority instead of this. So that's what I got. Okay? So hopefully that helped you. It's okay, Leland. Thank you for being here. Leland, I'll try to remember to send you a message, okay? I'm glad you're feeling better. Get some rest. Thank you, Leland. Love you too. Take it easy, okay? Alrighty. Did I miss anything? I don't know. It feels weird because it's only midnight. going to be interesting what I'm going to do next time around. I probably won't do one of these on Saturday because it's holiday weekend. So I know you do, Jason. I know. Trust me. Sometimes it gets to me a little bit too when that has to come out. But you know me. God had to like kick my ass several times. So it's like, and I got it straight from him. That's different. It's different, but you know. Oh, was I just? Well, I'm glad. I am glad. But you know me, Jason. It's at the end of the day, this goes for everybody. I am here for your best interest, and when I speak the cold hard truth, that's my job. Those light workers who can't do that are not really doing their work, because the truth is always of the divine. And when you guys do something similar to what I'm doing, you cannot get caught up in, I don't want to say that. Oh my God, they're gonna hate me. Oh my gosh, this is difficult to say. Trust me, when I ask with my guys, I'm like, do I have to say that? They're like, yeah, Jess. And I get it from a lot of other readers. I feel it. I hear what they're hearing, and they don't say it, and it's like, oh, you should have said that. But I can't. I can't force anything. They're them. They have a choice. We all have a choice. But I have learned, if I'm not doing my job, if that truth does not come out, right? Because at the end of the day, it's what's needed to get us, to whip us into shape, right? I just saw Ace of Swords. What I was talking about. I had to learn it. I mean, even my own divine masculine would tell me some stuff that was hard for me to hear. But it's the truth. But we only get better because of that, right? Yes, Kay knows I kick her ass too. She knows. She knows. So, but yeah. Truth is love. Love is truth. Truth is of the divine. It's not easy. It's not easy. But all right, this is the last call before I close out. But don't forget, 20% off all of my services, okay? Even the 10-minute reading one, anything. You can book far out in advance, okay? I'm gonna have that on till November 20th. I'm sorry, November 27th. The coupon code is in the description box. It's holiday 20. And like I said, I am going to be doing some new things for my channel once Thanksgiving is over. Been guided to do it. I even got like some backup from one of my sisters because I talked to her about it. So I'm going to try it out. It's gonna be different. So I just gotta trust in it. All right. You just tried to book 1K. Well, you're still going to be up. It's not super late. I know it's only 11 for some of you. So, okay, I will talk to you after this to see what the screenshot says. Okay. Maybe it's a coupon code issue, but yeah. Does anybody have anything for me? Oh, before I go, happy Thanksgiving to all of you. And thank you to those of you who sent me gifts from my wish list. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much. It's exciting because I don't know what's coming in. Like I got something from Jason the other day. I'm like, what is this? And it was like, oh my God. So I love that. I love that. So thank you to those of you who already sent me some very, very kind gifts from my wish list. I am very, very grateful. But yeah, the wish list is still there for those of you who don't know about it. And there's also the donation list and stuff if you feel drawn to to support me in my work. I'm really trying to do new things here, and trying to keep the channel going, because it's been a challenge. I'm not gonna lie. So, but I'm doing what God wants me to do. It's all about spirit and service. So this is what God wants, and I will do what He's called me to do. But enjoy your Thanksgiving. I know I'll still be talking to quite a few of you in the next coming days into the holidays. I'm pretty sure for my members, I will send out my Thanksgiving message to you. And enjoy, guys. Be grateful for what you have and what you don't have. I know for me, for this week, it creeps up in my mind where I gotta be thankful that I've got a roof over my head, because I know people who are in my situation. They're living in their cars. They're living from Airbnb to hotel to car, and it's like, that could have been me. Okay, that could have been me and my son. And God, by the grace of God, I had this place to go to. So I gotta keep remembering. And I had dinner with family today. My grandparents are still alive, and my aunt was here with my other cousin, and we're getting ready for the holidays. And it's like, it's nice to be home, even though I wasn't expecting to come back here. But I'm starting to see, and I know my grandparents aren't getting any older, so that's been a huge blessing, that I'm able to have these moments with them and stuff like that, because we've got a family member. We don't know if she'll make it to Christmas, so it's like, it's one of those things. So, but anyway, guys, be grateful. I know I am. And I'm glad I'm still able to do this. So but anyway, I love you guys with the love of Christ. Have a fantastic Thanksgiving. Do something fun too. Don't just go, okay, the holiday, and then go back to doing your 9 to 5 or whatever else. Do something different. Do something fun. Okay? So, because we're getting ready for some big changes. There's divine interventions coming in at some point to knock some walls down. So, this is your energy through it all. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for your support. Thank you for those of you who are my Capella members. I'm so grateful. If you're interested in joining and subscribing to a membership, by all means, check the description box. Go to capellawellness.com. I probably should have said that at the beginning because I forgot. I'm gonna do some sort of members only live, hopefully, if it's not next week, it's after. But you get a lot of other bonus stuff too, and you get to chat directly with me, and we'll be best friends and everything. But it's well worth the investment. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you, and thank you to Jason, as always, for being my moderator. All right. Oh, you saw your grandparents too, Jess? That's awesome. Yay. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Happy Thanksgiving. You guys are awesome. All right, now I have to stretch over to close this out. All right, guys, enjoy. Bye.